Hey everyone, Rohan Dhawan here, founder of Ability, and today I have a special guest, Swagatam, here with me, who actually achieved, pretty amazing results within like the first few days of joining the program. And I would like to share his results, but before we get into that, Swagatam, if you don't mind, can you just explain to everybody a little bit about your background? What exactly do you do, and where are you from, and everything?
Sure, Rohan. Hello everybody, and thank you, Rohan, very much for inviting me. I'm Swagatam, and basically, I'm studying in my fourth year of engineering, and I joined Ubility like in May. And before that, what I did was I used to like do funnel designs for people. I didn't have any niche or anything. I was pretty generalized. I started from December by joining the One Funnel Away challenge. I learned from it via seeing an ad or something on YouTube, and then I hopped onto it. Like it had some really good value, but it didn't have much. There are some programs which teach you everything hand to hand, and there are something which is just tell you on the upfront, like above they tell you and they don't go into the deep level. So it was something like that. I learned a bit of stuff. Just to get some money and everything, I thought of joining a program later. So I approached clients, I did some projects, and from there I used to get, maybe 400, 500, maximum I got a $600 deal. And I used to design funnels mainly for e-commerce agencies. Then I used to do it for coaches, just low ticket services I used to give.
How much were you
And
charging?
I was charging, you can say, average $500.
Got it.
And it used to take a lot of time because what I used to do is I used to design their page, so it didn't give them any ROI.
Hmm.
To their business, it didn't have any ROI. But people have this mindset that designing like really improves their
Branding and everything.
business, yeah, branding and everything. But that comes at a later stage. But initially, you need to have your marketing and everything right. Then maybe later, when you are getting like a lot of money, then you can focus on branding.
Right.
So I didn't know that. I got to learn about this from like another mentor, you can say, like a guru or something. He was teaching this, that you can charge high ticket, and all that stuff that goes in online. And yeah, from there I learned about this, and yeah, I was charging. So I got to a point where I had enough money saved, and then I thought, after getting on a call with Pratham, he explained about the whole program and everything and how you all can help me. And like it's been my best decision, bro. Like within 17 days, I got my first high ticket client, and I'm sure I would have got more clients, but what happened was after that, like there was a death in my family. My grandfather passed away, so I had to go home for a month, and I didn't work. So my momentum completely broke. And after that, I am like back again where I currently live. I'm living in Asansol, West Bengal. So after that, I started again, and currently, yeah, just trying to close more clients.
Awesome, man. That's been like a wonderful journey, and I'm really sorry to hear about your loss. So, what I'm really interested in knowing, Swagatam, when you joined that One Funnel Away challenge, was that the first time you got introduced to this world of marketing and getting clients, or you already knew about that?
Actually, One Funnel Away challenge was the first challenge, I would say, that introduced me to the whole concept of funnels and everything. Before this, I joined a course on affiliate marketing. It was by an Indian guy, like it's a very low ticket program, I think 1000 rupees. I paid for it, and it taught how to sell affiliate products with the help of Facebook ads. So I joined that program, but what happened is I didn't have any money to spend on ads, right? Because I was a complete noob, I was a beginner. So I joined that program, didn't have any kinds of results. And before that, I did like print on demand. So there are websites like Teespring and everything. So what basically happens is they ship the products and everything. You
Right.
just have to do the marketing through Instagram. I did that for a while, like 2 months or 3 months last year. This is I'm telling June, July, around that time. I did it for a month just to just to see if I can do it, but it was not at all sustainable. I got a bit of sales, like one or two t-shirts, I think, and from that I bootstrap into some other courses, and then I jump into some other courses, and like this, my whole journey has been. So, one funnel level challenge has been my first course, which gave me an idea, overall idea about this whole online marketing thing.
Right, got it. So I think this is a topic that I'm really interested in covering because I'm sure a lot of people watching this video who want to enter this digital space, right? They get confused. There's affiliate marketing, drop shipping, there's print on demand, there's consulting, and so many different kind of things going on, right? And with affiliate marketing, you mentioned, it requires money on ads to spend. Whereas consulting, that's why I love consulting, because anybody can get started without spending any money, right? So there's that. And then what do you think was wrong with print on demand and the other models that you tried? Like, why do you think consulting is better than those other models?
See, I would say that there are people who do that successfully as well, print on demand and the other business models. But what I lacked at that point of time was mentorship. So, print on demand or any other kinds of online business models, like in India, there isn't a lot of exposure around them. Like I haven't found a single coach who is teaching very good print on demand or affiliate marketing in a good ethical way. People are teaching you, like their marketing is very good, but when it comes to delivery, like it's very bad. Like when you get the course and everything, when you enter the course, it's very bad. So that's what's happening
What do
inside
you?
the affiliate market.
Sorry to cut you off, Swagatam,
Yeah.
but you touched on a very important point. That's why I wanted to elaborate. Wanted you to elaborate on that. When you say that you got the course and the delivery isn't the best, what do you mean? Like, I'm not asking you to name anyone, but what do you mean that the delivery wasn't good?
Yeah, sure. So what I meant is, like, you see all these ads, right? Like most of these ads from these Indian gurus telling themselves like experts and everything. What they will do is they will try to, like, their ads are such that they will show their fancy cars and all these kinds of things that are like not relevant to your business. And what ends up happening is their marketing is very good, they are getting a lot of sales and everything. They are promising you a lot of stuff that when you enter this course, you will learn this, you will learn that, you can make this amount of money. They are promising a lot of things. But when you actually end up buying the course and when you get inside the course, when you see the content and when you apply it, like it's far behind the results that have been promised. So
Right.
I think that's the thing. Like in the Indian space, actually, apart from Utility, I haven't seen any other consulting or any other expert that has been whose marketing has also been to the point and their delivery has also been to the point. Like everyone else, their marketing is very good, but the delivery is just it's not to the point.
Swagatam, according to you, since you have tried, you've tried like a ₹1,000 course, you've tried $100 course, you've tried $1,000 course, and eventually UABT as well. So, my question is like, what do you think you notice as like a difference? Because a lot of people say that, oh, this information I can even get on YouTube or for ₹1,000 from any other source, right? So, what do you think was the biggest difference between all these three stages?
Yeah. So the the biggest difference I would say is this has been told by Russell Brunson as well in his book, that when you invest on something, like you value it. When you don't invest on anything, like just see that there are many kinds of YouTube videos available, right? Like if you search just consulting or any kind of online business available, you can see a lot of YouTube videos available. But has anyone, by just seeing the YouTube videos, has anyone been successful? Probably not. Or even if they are successful, it would take them around 5 to 7 years, because it's not, first of all, organized. And when it's not organized, you are just going from one place to another.
Right.
So what I noticed was is when the investment is high, then your attention span is also high, and you are much more focused. So apart from spending in 10,000 rupees courses, if you just invest on one course that is high ticket, like maybe 75,000 or something like that, that promises you that you can get those results, and if you just stick to that course or that mentorship program, you will get like people can get much more results very faster.
Got it, man. Cool. So that was like, very insightful. So you got started with, marketing and everything. You started your own consulting business. I think you were telling me that you started print on demand and then that didn't work. And then I think you joined the challenge, the OFA. And then you got into consulting, or what exactly happened?
No, so basically last year in the month of June or July, like so I'll tell a bit of more of my backstory. So I have been into this entrepreneurship thing from network marketing. So basically, like a lot of people, they might be knowing what network marketing is. So basically, it's like a multi-level marketing where you tell two people and then they tell four people, and like this chain system that goes on in an endless loop. And the marketers, they present that it's a very easy system, but when once you get into the system, it's not at all easy.
Hmm.
Like I still remember I started my whole entrepreneurship journey way back in December of 2019. A friend introduced me. I did about 300 presentations, and in a span of 4 to 5 months, and didn't get any much results.
Hmm.
But what I like the biggest takeaway from that was I really enjoyed entrepreneurship.
Hmm.
Like it was a failure, but I did learn a lesson that maybe not network marketing, but there must be something else that I can do.
Hmm.
So from there, I jumped into print on demand by watching some YouTube videos, and from there it didn't work out. I jumped into blogging by again seeing some YouTube videos. The whole problem all along was I wasn't consistent, first of all, and second, I didn't have any mentor, and third, I didn't invest in anything. I was just watching YouTube videos and following and hoping and praying that things will work out for me, and maybe I can become a millionaire within 2 to 3 months. That I think that's what a lot of beginners think while starting out. They think that building a business online is very easy. If you just
Right.
watch some YouTube videos and do some stuff, it will just magically happen.
Hmm.
So after that, blogging. Then after that, affiliate marketing also I did. That didn't work out. Then last year December I joined OFA, and then my life turned for a positive change.
Hmm. So what happened? Like, how did you get into this consulting field and doing what you're doing right now?
Yeah, sure. So, as I said already, like while I was doing one funnel away challenge, I started approaching clients and I started some savings. And consulting, basically, I started inside of viewability only. Like after joining viewability, I created my whole offer, high ticket offer, and everything. And basically, I was doing it via organic approach via the Facebook group method. So what happened was I was interacting in Facebook groups and I got an inbound lead. Like I didn't even approach anyone else. I got an inbound lead, and from there I just that client actually I already did a service for him before joining Ability for $600. I built a page for him, so he already had some trust in me. So what I told him was, hey, like I have some other, I have some other plans for you as well, and how you can grow your business. So I took him on a call and then explained the whole process, and it also helped me to test my hypothesis that if my offer is working or not.
Right.
So I understood that my high ticket offer is working at least. And yeah, like after Ubility, I started consulting. Before that, I was just doing fulfillment projects. Projects that I would charge $500, $600 that I would take maybe 1 week to do. And with all this designing and stuff, you once give to the clients, they will tell that I don't like this, I don't like this. Like continuous back and forth hassles. Like it's not a pretty place to be in.
Got it, man. So, and this new offer that you created after joining Uability, how much did you price it at?
I priced it at initially like after you said in the Q&A call, and after like Pratham also said that I priced it at 3.5k, but I charged him 3.3k.
Nice, man. That's like 2.45 lakh rupees for a single project. Like, and when you got that money in your bank account, how did you feel?
I mean, like the first day, like when I faced that client, and like he agreed that he will pay me the he paid in parts, so 1500, 1200, and then 600. So the first time I got 1 lakh 10,000 rupees in my account, I was just I couldn't even sleep the whole night, because as I'm a college student and I'm in the fourth year, like that kind of money, or 3.5k, $4,000, that's like a salary for me, like for a whole year. Like
Exactly.
I'm sure you know the situation of engineering colleges in India. I'm in engineering, so the package that I will be getting after I get placed, like I'm hoping that I won't get placed. I'm trying hard to make this entrepreneurship and online business thing work. But yeah, like it was amazing, man. I couldn't sleep and everything. Like I told my mom and dad about it. They were also pretty happy.
Congratulations, man. I can totally relate to it. Like the same thing happened to me in college as well. I got this first client. Mine wasn't such a, well, it was not 3K. Mine was, one was for $1,500. His name was Vijay, and I remember him paying me the money on PayPal. And I
Yeah,
had the exact same experience, man. So I totally
and it was
understand.
in e-commerce, right? Like
Yeah.
you mentioned in the course also, like it was in e-commerce.
Yeah, e-commerce. For his website. Well, no, website was already done for his Facebook ad services. So that's what I pitched him for. But yeah, man, like I can totally understand. Feels great. So, Swagatam, that happened. Now, one thing that I want to really know. Well, actually, two things. The first thing is, at the time when you got on a call with like us, right? The first thing is, as you said to me before, that you have done a lot of courses, right? And you must come across like a lot of different kind of ads every single day. In fact, even till date, right? So my question is, why did you decide to actually book a call with us? Number one, because you already have so many other people telling you, oh, you can get high ticket clients or whatever, right? And the second thing is, once getting on a call with us, why did you decide to pay us such a premium price, especially at your age? So these are two questions.
Sure, absolutely, man. The answer to the first question is that apart from like among all the ads that I see, your like the ads you were running were very unique. Unique in the sense like whatever problems I was having at that point of time, I could relate so much to it. Like I was facing the exact problem that was written in the copy and the video that were you were you recorded. And I used to see the ad a lot of times, so it was super relatable for me. That's why I used to see a lot of lot of times, like every day. I think maybe 8 or 10 times more than that in a day. I used to see the ads, so I felt super relatable, and I thought, I had saved some money, so why not just go ahead and book the call. And
Hmm.
yeah, like I felt, and I did a lot of research also, because before going in a call, like I used like to do a bit of research that are they credible or not and everything. And when I just did a bit of research, like I found loads and loads of testimonials and success stories from usability, like people much more younger than me, 18 years, 19 years, they have like successfully built their brands and agencies and everything. So that's why like your testimonials and videos were like, or they did all the work, man. Like those were enough for getting me into the call. I did a bit of asking from some members of your group also. I did ask them that what do you think, should I invest on this or not, because it was, as you said, it was a huge amount. Like I'm a college student, so I saved up that money, like from a long time. So yeah, man, like for those reasons, like all I got was positive feedback. I didn't get any negative feedback. So for those reasons, I got on a call. That was the answer to the first question. The second question is like in the call, Pratham, I had the call with Pratham. So Pratham was very, very, very transparent. So the thing that I loved about your sales process was you don't hold anything back. Like he's understood my situation completely, and he told me that, hey man, this will take time. You can't just do it within 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months like every other guru says. So I was like, yeah, like of course, it will take time, because I, even if I have had some experience in this, I was still a beginner and I still needed some expertise and some time to grow my business. And from there, he laid out the whole process or the whole path for me, that these are the steps. If you follow, you can reach your goals. And so that's why I, without even thinking twice, in the call only I was sold. Before the call, I was pre-sold with all the amazing reviews and the research that I did. And in the call, after talking to Pratham, like he was so nice and everything with his whole script that I'm learning right now inside of the course. So yeah, like he didn't even have to do any follow up with me and everything. I was sold on the first call and then paid, I think 3 or 4 days later.
Awesome, man. And do you think like maybe your family members or anybody was saying that what are you doing? You're about to pay such a huge amount. So what I'm curious to know is that at such a young age, how do you develop this mindset of investing in yourself? Because trust me, I know a lot of college students, they don't have this kind of mindset. And in fact, not even like 30, 40-year-old people have this kind of mindset. So how did you go about developing that mindset?
Sure, man. The answer to your first question that you asked, how my family members reacted. First of all, I didn't even tell my family members about it until I
Wow.
got my first high ticket client of 2.4 lakhs. I didn't even tell them. They had no idea what I was doing. All they knew was I was doing some kind of thing. I lied to them a lot. Like a lot of people who might be watching, they might judge me. But you know when you are doing something good, and like it's all I'm doing is for my future and for my family. Like so, if I lie a bit, for the sake of them, then it's not bad, not a bad thing. So what I did was, after I got my first IT client, I told them, and I was saving money from before that by doing small kinds of projects and everything. So after I got the course, I got the client, and I told, what, like I got this client for 2.4 lakhs, but the reason behind it, I invested in a program, and then they were like, okay, how much was it? Like 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees. Then I told the actual number, and they were like, oh my God, why did you pay such a huge number? Like, that's a huge number. How did you get the money and everything? Blah, blah, blah. And a lot of questions. Then I explained to them, this is what I'm doing and everything. Like, my dad, especially, he's very strict about all this. The mentality of Indian parents, like, all they want you to do is get a job and, get settled and
Study
everything.
well, settle, get
Yeah.
married,
Get married,
do
have kids, and
masters.
yeah, that's it. Do MBA after engineering and all that same stuff.
Yeah.
So when my dad saw my first testimonials of my clients that they gave to me after I had worked with them, I had got about 8 to 10 testimonials. This was before usability actually. I showed him these testimonials, and he was like, for the first time, he told me, like, I think, congrats, like I'm very proud of you. In my whole life, I don't think I have never been very good at studies and everything. Very mediocre student in my schools and my college also. I was very mediocre. So coming from him, especially, I felt like really, if I put more efforts into this, I can do this. So that was the
Awesome.
answer to my first question. And my second question is that you asked me about investing. I would say that, because I was seeing a lot that in my Facebook, that a lot of my friends had already invested in courses and coaching. So it was sure in my mind that I had to invest in something, but I was not sure what to invest in. A
Hmm.
lot of people approached me. Like, you won't even believe how many people even, like, there's a guy in Facebook, like he's a self-proclaimed guru, Indian guy, and he's charging $2,000 for 3 months.
Hmm.
Okay, and he's not even teaching delivery. He's just teaching marketing.
Hmm.
He's just teaching how to get your high ticket clients. But what after that? Like, you got the high ticket client, but what do you do after that? That's what I like about Humility. You guys teach delivery also, not only marketing.
Hmm.
So I developed that mindset. No, dude, like I need to pay, I need to invest. My business is not going anywhere. If I invest in something that can potentially take my business to a greater level, anyways, I don't need the money right now. My finances are being covered by my parents. Like my college fees are being paid by them. I'm eating with their money. Then why don't I just use up the money and invest it in a good course or a good mentorship program? So I had
Absolutely.
this investment mentality, after reading through Russell Brunson's book a lot. Like I'm a big huge fan of him as well as you.
So,
Like
yeah,
I
man.
know you are
Absolutely.
also huge fan.
He's an OG.
So
He's like a legend. So,
yeah,
so Swagatam, that's like very insightful, and I think anybody watching this would really want to change their mindset regarding investing, not in your ability, but in anything, whatever you want to excel in. That's what you need to do. So, Swagatam, I think one question that a lot of people would love to know from you is what's like the best way to market yourself organically on Facebook groups, because you are really good at it, and I know that for sure. That's how you signed your client. So, talk to me a little bit about any tips or strategies that you would like to share with people regarding how to be really good at Facebook outbound and organic.
sure. So basically, I was doing Facebook groups and getting clients from Facebook groups before joining Uability. After joining Uability, I just developed a high ticket offer and it just the client paid for it. So what I would like to say is a few tips are all I got was inbound leads. So what I did was I went into relevant groups that like my potential clients where might be hanging out. I went into those kinds of groups, and all I did was I added value to the group by commenting on posts. And you don't wanna go into groups that post a lot of spam. Like I'm
Hmm.
sure you have seen groups where everyone is saying PM me, DM me,
Yeah.
and there are 100 or 200 comments to a single post telling them about services and everything. But
Hmm.
genuine groups where your clients or your target audience is hanging out and they are having some kinds of problems, they are asking that, hey, I'm facing problem with this, I'm facing problem with that. Those are the kinds of groups you want to be in. Once you find those kinds of groups, like it's very hard to find, but because there are very few groups and a lot of people are doing Facebook organic marketing right now,
Hmm.
but you will find it eventually. And once you find it, all you have to do is comment on there, stay consistent, add value to the group, and slowly you will become an authority figure in the group. Like slowly and steadily you will become an authority figure. People will start to notice you, and then you will start to get inbound leads. Like I didn't even approach anyone, people approached me and asked me that, hey, if you can help me. And it was much more, I would say inbound is much more better than outbound, because in this case the prospect has the problem and they are coming to you instead of me going to them. So I have the upper hand in this.
Hmm.
So I think Facebook group, that's the most easiest way you can get. If you do this, if anyone does this for consistently for 30 days, he or she can get results. But what a lot of people don't do is they don't become consistent.
Hmm.
They comment on it for 1 or 2 days or 3 days, and then they say that this is not working, Facebook group is not
Exactly.
working, and
Yeah.
they come to me complaining and everything. Like a lot of people, after knowing that I got my client from Facebook group, they approached me and everything, they called and everything, they asked was like inside of the usability also, like a lot of people approached me and they asked me, hey, how did you got that client, like that's a huge win, oh my god. Some people even called me, like I was like, okay, sure, why not. Then a lot of people asked me the same question, how did you get the group. I'm like, just follow what Rohan is teaching inside of humility. I'm doing the same thing. I'm not doing anything different. Like you have to stick to it. Like you have to do it for 30 days at least. If
Right.
you don't develop some kind of consistency, how do you expect to see results? So that's the whole thing
Absolutely.
I will share.
That's a wonderful tip, man, because everyone is looking for that magic pill that, I just follow and quickly I have like a client. But what I'm learning from you and what you are also saying is it's consistency, which, 1% effort every single day would compound over time, because, people think that why should I comment on somebody's post, or why should I, share this value? Like nothing will happen, that person might just like. But if you amplify that over a period of 1 year, though that one comment becomes, let's say, 300 comments, 500 comments, and that as a whole result in like a $3,000+ client. So I
Yeah.
think that's what matters. Swagatam, any tips you would like to give to people regarding optimizing their Facebook profile so that they could, look professional and maybe generate leads, like probably how you have done?
Yeah, sure. So what I would like to say is, you know, if you go into any kind of shop, like a local shop, I'll just give a comparison. Like a local shop is presented in such a way that when buyers come, they can see all the things and everything outside of the shop. So when anyone is interested, they go into the shop. So if you are doing Facebook organic marketing, your profile is your online shop. You have to organize it in such a way that when your ideal prospects come to your profile, when they visit your profile, they can instantly feel relatable.
Hmm.
So you will have to give your cover photo which speaks directly to your target audience. So the marketing message, that's very important, that I help target audience, and that whole message, that's very important. And then a nice profile picture, not any profile picture that you once went to a wedding and then you saw the profile picture and you are using that. So don't do that. Get a professional profile picture, at least not even by a professional photographer, but have a profile picture that helps you build trust with your clients. When any person visits your profile, they can think that yes, this person is a genuine person.
Hmm.
Like because 90% of the people inside of Facebook, like people don't trust them and don't pay them because they think these are scammers,
Hmm.
because of these reasons.
Right.
So these two things are there, and then put up your links to your website or your funnel, and just post relevant content day by day. And this would take time. Obviously, this won't happen magically. This would take time. If anyone continues to post helpful content for their target audience for over a period of 30 days, and do the same thing that I told inside a Facebook group, then sure they will see results.
Awesome, man. Those are some wonderful tips, and Swagatam is dropping some value bombs over here. So I'm sure that anybody watching this would highly benefit from this. So Swagatam, just to summarize like this, can you tell me like how much time, like since the time you joined, how much time and days it took to get you that $3,300 client?
Yeah, so it took me approximately 17 days. So I joined
17 days.
on May 13th or 14th, and I don't remember the exact date, but I got paid on 27th May. So
Wow,
it's 17 days.
got it.
17 days.
Congratulations, Swagatam. Like, and it's a huge win, and I'm sure there are a lot more coming on your way. And obviously, I'm there to help you guide you towards the right path, so that you can keep accelerating this. Swagatam, just before I leave you, final two questions I have for you. Let's say, Swagatam, if you could go back in time, let's say you had a time machine and you could talk to that Swagatam who was struggling, with this internet world, affiliate marketing, print on demand, and everything. What's that number one piece of advice you would give to that Swagatam?
That's a hard question. Let me think for a bit. Uh, Honestly, I will say that probably don't give up. You will get there one day. It will take time, because the two things that are that can take you towards success is time or money. If you have money, then you can pay someone else who has a lot of experience, and go ahead by 4 to 5 years. And like you don't have to struggle. Maybe you don't have to struggle for 4 to 5 years. You can just pay them. And if you don't have that money, you have a lot of time. And so I would say that do what you're doing. Like hold on a bit. You will probably get there. And don't get so much frustrated in everything, because I like I used to get a lot anxious and frustrated, because I was very anxious about my career and everything what I would do. Like I still get anxious sometimes, because it's not yet stable. I'm working on it, but yeah, that's what I would say. Like just hold on and don't get so anxious. It's a process. It takes time, and don't expect to magically don't expect your business to magically grow within 30 days or 60 days. It will take time. Like building any kind of business takes time. So if anyone's watching this, if you are expecting your business to grow within 60 days, 90 days, like, come on, man, like, this is a genuine business. You are not doing some overnight thing, like, get rich quick thing and everything. It will take at least for your business to get on a very good level. If you are a beginner, it will give yourself at least 1 year. then you won't have that kind of pressure also. So
Right.
I would just say that don't take so much pressure, man. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Right. While we are talking about like get rich quick scheme and patience, if we talk about your success story, it might sound like a overnight success to people. Like in 17 days, this guy made $3,300. But the fact is that I think it was happening for a long time. So the 3-4 years that you were putting in, you were doing this, you learned something, you did this, you learned something, you did that, and you learned something, and then you found us, and then we just helped you like, okay, put all this together, and this is how you structure it, and go pitch it using this sales process, and then you just did that, and bam, the result just happened. So wonderful, man. Now, Swagatam, if anybody watching this video, let's say that they are interested in knowing more about what you do or about your services, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
So I basically provide like my whole marketing services for gym owners and for personal trainers. So I help them get consistent clients with the help of Facebook ads. So if anyone watching this is a gym owner or a personal trainer, they can find out more about me by going into www.funnelplaza.com. Like I have explained in detail how we can help you grow your gym. Like we can help you get more leads, high quality leads that I have done from viewability. So yeah, like if anyone wants to know more about me and what we do, you can go to my website and check it out.
Awesome, man. So what I'll do is I'll take the links directly from Swagatam and I'll put them in the description below. So anybody interested, go check out this talented dude. He's doing a wonderful job and obviously helping a lot of people in the fitness industry. So thanks a lot, Swagatam. Just before I leave you, any final words or 2 cents you would like to share with people who are watching this video and they are on the fence of joining UAbility? Like, should I join? Should I not join? What would you like to say to them?
Sure. So now, anyone watching this, like, I will be very honest. Like, I know I took a bit of like I took around 1 month or 1.5 months to finally come to a decision, and then get on the call, and then I paid for it. Anyone who is on the fence that if they should go with Ubility or not, does say in short what Ubility is. And I'll also say what Ubility is not. Ubility is not some kind of program, course, or mentorship program that can help you generate overnight results within a span of 30 days or 60 days. Like, if anyone's promising you that, like, they are not genuine. And what I liked about Ubility is they are not promising, that you will get results within this point of time. It's your journey. Like, what your friend or what another person inside of the Ubility group might do it within 30 days, it might take you 6 months. It all depends on how much effort you are putting.
Hmm.
So anyone on the fence, I will just say that just go for it. Like, because even I am struggling right now, but I know that I have you, Pratham, and everyone else in the community to guide me. Whenever I need help, I have this awesome, wonderful, amazing people that I can reach out anytime. Like, I have probably 1 year back, if I would have seen, I had so less friends because I had developed this entrepreneurship mindset, and people don't like those kinds of people with entrepreneurship mindset. So I lost a lot of friends and all because I was this uncommon dude that was doing something what everyone else was not doing. So you can say probably I'm the only one in the college, in my whole college, who is doing this, and making money and doing this. So yeah, like anyone on the fence, just go for it. Like, you won't regret it. Like, if I can do it, a 21-year-old guy doing it like inside of my engineering, while doing my studies of my fourth year, I can do this side by side. Why can't you? Like, I don't think there is a reason why you can't do it.
Fantastic, man. That's wonderful. And you know what? Like, even though you might be a misfit in your college, even though you might not connect with your friends, you just made over 1,000 new friends, right? Around about 700 new. So that's
And they
what
are
the
like they have the same mentality as me. Like earlier, people, I couldn't relate with people. They used to tell me, like, hey, you know what? Today my boss kicked me out. They told me about this and this, about their job and everything. they told about studies, and I couldn't really relate. But now the people that I talk to, I have very good friends inside of Utility. I have made very good friends. So I talk with them and I can instantly relate with them. All they have is that entrepreneurship mindset.
Awesome, man. So, Swagatam, thank you so much, man, for taking out the time and doing this interview with me. I'm sure that you will end up crushing it even more, especially when you start getting time away from the college and go full time into this. And I just can't wait to see you like evolve to this next level entrepreneur very, very soon. So, thanks a ton, man.
Thank you, Rohan.